How you guys doing today? Welcome back to the channel, and thank you for all of you who have subscribed lately to the channel, and I highly appreciate it. We're like 25 subscribers now, which is kind of amazing, and thank you guys. Thank you guys. I highly appreciate it. No lies. Uh, this is my second week of training. I'm almost done. I'm 107 hours in, and it has been a trip. Can't complain. The scenery is just the most beautiful thing that you can, well, it's beautiful, all right? Especially with all the spring coming in, all the colors and all the trees, and because PA has a really diverse fauna. It has like these greens, yellows, reds, purples, pinks, of all these flowers and trees budding and everything, which is really amazing and beautiful. This past week, now coming to 2 weeks, has been a little bit hard in a sense. My back and steering work. I overheated my clutch twice out of the whole week, which is not bad, I guess. But it's those 90s. I need to learn how to angle the truck, like coming in. Don't cut it too quickly or too soon. I need to work on that more. The roads here, spring, and with spring comes showers. Yesterday was one of those amazing things that I hardly get to see, and first for me, especially in the mountain. We were coming in at the mountain in I think it was like 76 or something. I forgot what it was. And coming in at the mountain, I'm fully loaded, so my speed drops down to like 45. So I have my forward flashers on. So I get to the top of the mountain. I'm about to finish up and start speeding up when there's a bridge like about 200 to 300 feet in front of me, and all of a sudden I see all the lights turn like red, like they always slam their brakes like super hard. And I go, all right, I see all these lights, and so I slow down to a safe speed. And once I crossed that bridge, it was like the whole ocean just fell on me. My windshield was completely blocked. I couldn't see an inch in front of me. And then I have my automatically four-way flashers on for my windshield wipers to full blast, and I just took my sweet ass time to get through that. And PA is like a freaking polar person or something. It was the rain was crazy. And then about 20 miles down the road, it was like nothing was happening. And then you would drive another 20 miles and it starts raining again. It also happened when in March. When I started in March. It happens when I started in March too. You will go down the mountains and up the mountains, and you will see snow, and then completely clear, and snow and completely clear, and it beautiful, but a little bit disturbing. It wasn't that bad because the roads were not snow covered, so it was just a dusting, but everything was just dusted, just like a beautiful scenery. I wish a lot of these times that I could just go and stop and take some pictures, but I can't do that just because one, I'm here to train, and second, my trainer is here so I can make money for him too. So I'm 107 hours in, so I got about 93 more miles to go, which is awesome. So about 2 more weeks I should be done, probably before that, depending how I drive these past days. Right now I'm in my 34s. I decided to stay in the truck this time just because he has to go back and work on Sundays. So he'll be back to work around probably 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow. So it should be good. I can't complain about that. It's fairly beautiful outside though, very sunny, as you can see by the shifting of the lights in the video itself. The winds also in the mountains comes with the winds. Um, it was a horrible experience. It freaked the hell out of me. I clenched that steering wheel like I was running, like I was trying to save my whole life, which I was basically. My first time experiencing this type of winds was like driving at night, and I was driving up. Was it up a mountain? No, I was coming down a mountain. All right, and I don't have to deal with these winds, because I drive a normal car. I have a Nissan Altima, very low. When the wind hits it, it's easy to control. I don't have a problem controlling that thing. But when like a 20-mile-an-hour wind hits your trailer empty, it's an experience. So the first time that happened to me, it literally like I didn't expect it. It pushed me all the way down to the second lane. I was in the third lane, so it moved me down to the second lane, and I was like freaked out because I was lucky that there was no cars, no nothing. I was just by myself driving at night, which it was, thank God that nothing went wrong. And I think 2 days later there was like this crazy wind going on, and PA is doing renovations, so basically it's everywhere is renovations. A lot of the signs that used to be 70 miles an hour, now they're 55 because of construction, or they got lowered to some other speed. So you will go through PA to like 70, and all of a sudden it's going to be like 55, 70, 55, 70, 55. So it's a bit crazy. But I was driving, mind you that PA is cutting all the trees. Basically the stuff that usually helps to diffuse the noise and the wind, PA is cutting them down to make new roads, I'm assuming. There's a lot of construction going on, but I'm assuming it's to make new roads and to expand the roads that they are on right now. But I'm getting more comfortable with my driving. So usually when I started, it was around 50, 55 right there, and I found my comfortable speed is 55 miles an hour right now. So I'm trying to like push it to a little bit to the 60 size, because you can go about 10 miles below the speed limit depending on what truck you drive. Swift trucks are set to 63 miles an hour. I think 65 with the cruise control. But going down those mountains, you will hit 70, easy 70, especially when you're loaded. So I was driving down, and I had a full trailer, by the way, going down these roads, and all of a sudden you hear this boof, and I'm like, controlling the steering wheel like as hard as I could, and I was like, what the heck is going on? Like I didn't know there was the winds, because you drive, you don't really hear the wind much because you have the engine, or you have the reefer that you have pulling in the back. You have all these noises coming through at the same time that you don't really notice. And then once the reefer shuts off, you can hear a lot of more rain going on outside. And I was like, keep driving, like keep getting hit, and I'm like, what's going on? Like, and it was this crazy wind outside going on, especially on those bridges. It was just absurd. But I found out at 60 miles an hour, those winds, they'll really move your truck. So I decided to drop it down to 55, and I found out it was actually safe speed for me to drive without any problems or issues. The winds were hitting me, I could still feel them, but they were not as bad that I could not control the vehicle properly. So I stick to 55 when I noticed this type of weather's coming in. I almost got into an accident again. There's like a few tunnels in PA. I was coming in, I'm like 10 feet about to enter the tunnel, and this person, the signs clearly say stay in your lane while crossing the tunnels. There's 2 lanes, and there's a sign that says stay in your lane in the tunnel. Don't cross the lanes in the tunnel. I'm driving down. I'm about 10 feet for going into the tunnel, and this person just cuts it, like really hard, cuts it to the other side. I slam my brakes automatically. I reacted right away, and all you hear is, I wasn't going that fast. I think I was going about 15, 20 miles an hour, which is good for that person. Otherwise, they would have been hit really hard. I was able to stop. Nothing got hit. I'm pretty sure the person was so freaked out about it because that person turned back into his lane like nothing ever happening. Right on. All right. But yeah, it was an interesting time. Now I have a heartbreak incident in my account, so I'm probably gonna have to go on Monday and check it out, which should be not really much of a problem. Once I look at the video, it was not my fault. That person just cut me off. They're lucky that I had enough time to react to it. You know, I'm a caution driver. I don't like to tailgate people. I keep about 100 feet off usually. No, about 250 feet basically, because that's what so Swift has Freightliner Cascadias with lane assist and radar, and the radar is all the way to 250 feet if I'm not mistaken. So anytime that you're closer than that, it'll actually notify you that there's a vehicle in front of you, you're too close basically. So it'll notify you. No, you know, that also depends on the speed and how fast you're going. So like if you're going 10 miles an hour, the radar is not gonna really tell you much because you can't really control traffic. So the algorithm for the system is set up so it knows what kind of speed and distance, so it's safe for you to stop. So yeah, that's my update for my second week. It's been pretty good despite everything that has happened. I'm really enjoying it. Guys, eat healthy out here. There's a few healthy things, but I mean, it's worth it. I lost 7 pounds. I'm a pretty fat guy. I'm gonna say it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm fat. All right. But before I came in here, like I was already exercising and getting my workout done. So I lost about 7 pounds. My highest was 315. So before I came to trucking, I was right there between 307 to 310 depending on the day, and that's with the workout and eating properly. So right now I'm not eating much, so my diet is not what you call the healthiest, but I do buy wraps, there's salads. I like my fried chicken. I like my Popeyes. I can't lie to you, but I don't eat it. Like I got a Popeyes yesterday. I bought 2 sides, 4-piece 2 sides, 1 large mashed potato, 1 large rice and beans. I ate a thigh, and I ate like the mashed potato yesterday, and today I ate the rest. Also, I bought like some chicken tenders, and those chicken tenders last me for 3 days. So it all depends how you eat too. You know, if you're eating like a pig, you're gonna gain weight. It's all about portion control. So, and trucking will really make you learn how to do portions. I don't get why there's so many big people in trucking. Like I know I came as a big person, and most of these, I'm pretty sure that a lot of these people like gain weight while driving, which you probably do if you're not eating properly. Keep hydrated. I drank my water bottle already. I had a gallon of water and I drank it. I'm sorry for the females sometimes, you know, for guys it's much easier to, you know. So, well, yeah, it's 14 minutes long already. So, guys, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for coming in. If you have any question, post it down below. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. I highly appreciate it. And if you have any questions, I'll keep you informed. I should be out of my trainer's truck in about 2 weeks, and should be taking my what they call upgrade class, I think it is, and I should be getting my own truck. So if you like what you see, I'm just playing. If you like the content, smash that like, subscribe, comment down below. Highly appreciate it.